Hey guys, welcome back to SolitaryCraft, my mini pack, which has, of course, 6 mods on it: Applied Energistics, Extra Utilities, Thermal Expansion, RotaryCraft, MineChem, and MineFactory Reloaded, plus some other add-ons and little tiny updates, but 6 major mods. Last time we left off, we were talking about energy and doing some things with RotaryCraft down here. And I was talking about magmatic engines, and I went ahead and actually built one, or magmatic dynamo. They used to be called engines. The magmatic dynamo turns liquids, hot liquids, I think, pretty sure, extremely hot fluids, pretty sure it's just lava, but I guess it could be something else. I don't know. And anyways, you fill this guy with lava usually, and then he'll just produce energy and send it along to the magnostatic engine, which powers the extractor, the very, very powerful extractor, which I'm using to smelt, or to process most of my ores and get a whole lot of drops out of them. But in order to run it all the time and not have to sit here and micromanage this engine right here, what I want to do is have a really good power setup with the magmatic dynamos. To do that, though, I'm going to need a way to pump lava, probably out of the nether, because that is where most of the lava is. It's very easily accessible. And then I have to bring it here, or at least bring the energy here, whichever one. I'll bring it here and then pump it through the dynamos. The dynamos produce energy, and then pipe that energy into all of my different machines, including my thermal expansion machines, which I've just set up, in order to basically bring the lava out. I'm going to need a pump, so I'm going to use the endothermic pump, most likely, which is an awesome extra utilities pump, or item. It does take a diamond, and I have ender, but that's whatever. Shouldn't be too hard to make. And it just needs basically 2 ender pearls, which I've been working towards. And I'm going to need a lot more ender pearls for something else. But in the meantime, I've just been trying to get lots and lots of einsteinium. These guys right here are called chemical storage chests. They will store radioactive chemicals, and they won't decay. So einsteinium will decay over 9 minutes, and it will turn into something else. If you've got it on your hand, it'll deal damage to you, and it'll give you like a message in the text. But don't really want it to decay too often if you can avoid it. And I think I will run this one more time. Alright, and there is the rest of the einsteinium. Okay, so this is at 3 minutes, this is at, okay, so I've got 7 total einsteinium. To make the ender pearl, you need 8 calcium carbonate, which I have a stack and a half of, and then 1 einsteinium. So if I just grab the einsteinium out of here, I should be able to make at least 1, probably not more than 1 though. If we look at the recipe, it will say it takes 50,000 redstone flux per item, and I've got over 100,000, so if I just pull this guy out, there we go. It takes up the 8 calcium carbonate and the 1 einsteinium, and it gives me the ender pearl, and then it takes a bunch of energy. Quite a bit of energy, actually. But thankfully, I've got this magmatic dynamo, which I'm just filling with lava, to power the chemical synthesis machine. So we need 2 of these, so we'll go ahead and grab another one. Where'd it go? There it is. Boop. And it takes up more energy, but we got 2 ender pearls. One of those ender pearls will be turned into the Eye of Ender once we get a blaze rod, and the other one will be used to make the 4 ender infused obsidian, which we need as a crafting component for the pump itself. So, not too bad, not too bad. And let me just dump some stuff in here. I guess we'll go jump around in the nether. Haven't been there on camera yet. It's kind of interesting. What do I need? What do I want? What don't I want on me is what I should figure out. I should probably... I'm tempted to make some sort of armor. I definitely want a better sword than what I have. Because if I have to go kill a blaze, I need to be really careful. Okay. Here we go. So there is portal. Of course there's a portal nearby. There's a stronghold nearby, so that's pretty helpful. Don't want to punch any of these pigmen, because they will not like it. And this is where I got my soul sand before. Okay, there's some blazes. 2 of them. Looks like they're on the edge. It'd be easier to fight them if they were inside. I'm gonna go and duck this way. See what's down here, actually. Doesn't look like anything too fancy. This flesh is really gross. There is a lot of it, too. Interesting. I'm surprised there aren't more mobs up here. I hear a skeleton. Oh, I'm getting some frame rate lag, too. It's because I'm rendering. I hear a guest. Oh, there's a spawner over there. Don't really want to jump over there. There's a spawner over there, too. I can hit this guy from here. I wonder if the skeleton will shoot. Oh, it did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did not want that to happen. These guys are such a pain. Blazes are easily one of the worst mobs to fight. Or most difficult mobs to fight, I should say. They are very tricky. Oh boy. That dealt more damage to me than I wanted. And I don't actually really need the stuff, the magma cream, but I guess I'll collect it just in case. Okay, let's see if we can get a blaze rod. Alright, here we go. We need to get one of these guys to come this way. Oh boy. I'm down to half health. These guys are so annoying. They're loud too. No thanks. He's close enough, but I don't really have the health to fight him right now. Dang it. I have to get away. 2 hearts. 2 hearts. It would be really nice if one of them just spawned down here in this tunnel. What difficulty I'm on normal, right? Yeah, blazes just do so much damage. It's pretty crazy. I guess I need some of this anyway, so I'll maybe collect some of this, wait for my health to recharge a little bit, and then go after them again. Hopefully get through. In the meantime, I guess we'll talk about something else that is kind of catching my eye. Not a whole lot of views on my videos lately. Basically, you know, I'll put up a video and maybe get like 15 in a day, and then the next day will be 10, the next day will be 5, and then it's like 1 a day, if that. It's kind of discouraging to see. It's just telling me that not a lot of people are watching it, which is still, you know, interesting because I do have a lot of people that comment. You know, a fair number of people that comment, I guess, as opposed to like nobody commenting, and like that would be an indication that nobody is looking at my videos. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what to make of it. I got my blaze rod, so I can leave now. Oh no, I need more blaze rods. Unless I want to make them. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see if we can make them in MineChem. Because I don't want to die with it. But I've I'm still thinking of different ways to diversify as much as I can on my channel. You know, looking at different things to record. I've basically come to the conclusion that I've got a lot of dead subscribers, subscribers that basically don't exist anymore, that either aren't active YouTubers or anything. So, and I also think that a lot of my viewers only watch a fair amount of YouTube during the summer. If you look at like the summer rates of how many views I was getting a day, they're crazy when you compare them to what I'm getting now, and it's kind of discouraging. Again, it's like I'm putting a lot of effort into these videos and I'm getting very, very little out of it, but whatever. Anyways, let's see if we can make some things. Enough whining. Enough whining for one day. Let's pull this out and put you in. Let's look at the blaze rod. Can we make blaze rods? You need oh, this doesn't look like fun. You need 3 plutonium. So the question is, can you make plutonium easily? Plutonium. Oh. Excuse me. You can get 1 from magma cream, and also, lo and behold, from blaze powder as well. Yeah, magma cream's hard enough to come by, so that's not really helping me much. Synthesis. Yeah. Not too helpful. Another thing you can do, I guess, if you hit use, you can see what kind of chemicals you can make it into, and you can't. So it doesn't look like you can really do a whole lot with blaze rods unless you somehow get a bunch of the magma cream. But this is enough to do what we need to do for now, so not too bad. We want to pulverize this, don't we? A heat ray core. That looks fancy. What do you use this for? Oh my gosh. I use this to make the heat ray, or the laser gun. Oh, that's cool. What was I looking for? Yes. We can do that. We can obviously make the vanilla brewing stand if we wanted to. You can craft it into 2 blaze powder. You can use it as fuel. But you can also pulverize it into blaze powder, magma crucible it, decomposer, work table, shaped crafting. Makes a bunch of different stuff. The lava fabricator. You can give this guy energy and he'll make lava. And the biofuel generator. What was I going to do? If you could use it in here, that would be pretty cool. I don't think you can, so I'm not going to try. But I'm pretty sure you can use it with a pulverizer, so I'll just go ahead and stick that in there, and then we get out 4 blaze powder. Awesome. And then it's just an ender pearl. We have 2 of now. To make the Eye of Ender. And then we need Ender of infused obsidian, and the only way to make that is going to be with an ignis extruder, which I have one right out here. We'll flip it over to the cobblestone set, or the obsidian setting, and it already is full on obsidian. I don't know why I'm picking up more. And we just need 4 buckets of lava, and it will give us our 4 obsidian that we need. Easy. So let me do that, and then make the rest of the stuff for this, and then we'll talk about the next step. Okay guys, so I decided to change what I was doing, change up what I was going to plan to do, and I came down here, and I ended up making something that I've been meaning to make. These 2 guys, of course, are the same thing that I had upstairs. I'm done at Bedrock level right now, as you can probably tell. And I just pulled them down here basically so that I could use them to power this machine. This is called the... Oh, it doesn't let me really see it, does it? This is the... Let's see if we can grab it. Here it is, the Bedrock Breaker. And what this guy does is, as you might expect, it breaks bedrock. It's got this obsidian drill bit here in the front, and it just chips away at the bedrock, and it produces bedrock dust. Now you might think, well, can't you just break through into the void? Well, not quite. It won't break the bedrock at layer 0. So the bedrock that's down a couple more layers, I think. Because I think I'm on layer 4. If you go down a few more layers, in fact, I don't... Yeah, probably on layer 4. You'll find the bedrock that's at layer 0. This thing will not break that bedrock. So you can't get out into the void, which, you know, is whatever. You don't really need to. But you can use this to make bedrock because the dust that it produces, the bedrock dust, you can use for a variety of different things. We can use it to make a couple of different pieces for RotaryCraft machines. You know, the pressure head, which is used for making compactors, a bunch of other things. I guess just compactor. And then the bedrock shaft unit, which pretty sure you could just use as a component for different machines. Yeah. And gear units. But you can also use it to make, yeah, some gears, some string, basic machine parts. But if you surround stone with 8 bedrock dust, you can actually create bedrock. So this is a mod way to get bedrock. But the number one thing I want to use this for is in the induction smelter. If you smelt bedrock dust with a steel ingot, you can get a bedrock ingot. And I think that's the only recipe. Yeah, it is. You can get a bedrock ingot. And this thing is really cool. You can use this to make a couple of different tools. These tools have, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure this is the case, they have unlimited durability because they're made of bedrock. They can never break. So that you have a pick that immediately comes with Silk Touch. This pick can actually pick up spawners. So that's really important. You can use this thing to physically pick up spawners. And it's probably the first thing I'm going to make. And then you can have a bedrock shovel. The bedrock sword has sharpness 5 and looting 5. It does 12 base attack damage. It's really strong and it's got a ton of looting. Really easy to get mob drops. And there's some bedrock hoe and shears. You can get a helmet which has projectile protection 5 or 4. Boots which have feather falling 4, which is really handy if you're using ender pearls to get around. The bedrock chestplate, which has blast protection 4, not too bad. The leggings have fire protection 4, really good for fighting blazes. And you can have railgun ammunition, I guess. That weighs more? Interesting. And this bedrock slice, as you can see, is about to be, yep, there it goes. And then if I just come over here and I click, it's going to give me the bedrock in 2 sets for whatever reason. I don't know, and I'm kind of curious to see. It says it'll mine the bedrock within a 4-block range, so I'm wondering if it will mine this bedrock. I think it takes 22 seconds between each time that it mines. So maybe I'll just leave that there. Yeah, I was trying to power this earlier, to increase the speed so that I can see, quicker results from this guy. But doing so makes it so that I can't keep up with the magmatic dynamo. The magmatic dynamo will run out of energy, or will not be able to supply this with enough energy, and I think it gives it 80 redstone flux per tick. And I was going to try hooking up a leadstone circuit, but then I remembered that these guys have a flow capacity limited at 80 redstone flux per tick, so I'd have to make a little bit of a better conduit. And there it goes, actually. Yep, it is getting there. Cool. Neat. Neat. Oh, there we go. Gotta get this guy some lava. I'm just carrying around my portable tank. There's a pretty good lava lake above me, so I've just been grabbing lava from up there. Power the system. And it'll continue to mine these guys. And you can just grab it right out of here. Pretty fancy. I do have enough at this point to go ahead and make a bedrock pick, I guess, which is I think what I'd like to start with, because I need the calcium for MineChem, so I might want to start with that and get all the calcium, because I'll go pick up a skeleton spawner, and yeah, that should get me my materials that I need, so that'll be cool. Yeah, so yeah, all right, looks pretty legit. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave this on and let it do its thing. Oh boy, oh boy. Do not want one of those things ruining my day. Because, yeah, it probably wouldn't drop the machines, and then I'd have to make the machines again, and those were a pain to make. But yeah, let's try to get, I guess, the pick first. And there are a lot of mobs out here. Jeez. I really need to light this ravine up. I need to light almost the whole island up. And then maybe make a dark room so that they can spawn. Alright, let's jump down. Let's go to sleep first. And then hopefully while that's running, I can get a sword out of it. And then I can use the sword in combination with... Is that the way I want to do it? Do I want to... Maybe I want to make a sword first? Just to... I guess it really doesn't matter. You know, I'm gonna get both of them. It's just a matter of which one I want to make first. I have a ton of stuff on me. Let's drop some stuff off, but let's start that up first. We need the steel, and... Oh, I have it on me. Of course. Alright, induction smelter. So we put in 2, 3, 4 of the bedrock dust, and then 1 steel ingot. And this should make our thing eventually. It's using up a lot of energy to do it. I'm kind of surprised. I may have to apply some power or apply some extra buckets. Interesting. And then, yeah, I just want to dump off my cobblestone. Alright. So yeah, I'll let that run, and hopefully I'll come back and I'll have both a pick and a sword, and we can do some really cool stuff with those. Alright guys, check it out. I have my bedrock pickaxe. So I just made this upstairs, and then I came back downstairs to where my bedrock breaker is basically just getting the last bit of bedrock here, so I can make a bedrock sword, and then I'll have at least some of the bedrock tools that I want. I definitely want some of this armor though, especially like the boots would be nice, and the chest plate. I don't know about the other stuff. Bedrock spring boots? It's interesting. I don't know what the difference is. Bedrock spring boots. Whatever. But yeah, this is basically just, you know, a regular pickaxe with Silk Touch on it. It's got Silk Touch 1 by default, and it doesn't use up any durability, so just mine with it all day and never have to use a different pick. Pretty handy. It seems to mine... I don't have my... Oh, I do have my diamond pick. Derp. So it's a little bit slower than an efficiency... This one's efficiency 4. But it's still pretty fast. Where am I? I want to go down my shaft mine. Actually down here. See if I can actually get down here. And the reason is there's some stuff I want to pick up, which now that we have Silk Touch, it makes a lot of sense to go pick up now. And that's some diamond ore, which is going to be really nice, because I'm pretty sure you can process that with the machine that I have. And then there's another thing we need to go grab. But yeah, definitely pick this stuff up. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, 3 diamond ore. Even if I couldn't do what I'm going to do with this, which is stick it in my extractor, I'd want to use it with a pulverizer anyways, because I can get more out of it. So let's actually look at that. If I look at use, I can smelt it into a single ore. But more importantly, I can pulverize it into 2, and I should be able to... Yep, here we go. Use the extractor. And of course, I get a 50% chance at duplication per stage, so an average of 5.06 units per ore. Pretty cool. Yeah, so let's find this other room to kind of find it again. I don't remember exactly where it's at. I may have to check my map, which I don't have enabled right now, but I can turn on. Where was that? Oh, I see it now. Okay. That was down at the end. So go down there and grab the next thing that we need, which is a skeleton spawner. See if I can jump. Not very well. Jump, 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 jump. Right here. Did I go past it? I went past it. Oh, of course. And right here, yep. Okay. It's just a dungeon I found while I was caving one time, so here's a monster spawner. It's a skeleton, and I believe, from what I heard, you can pick him up with this pickaxe, so I'm going to try it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I didn't pick up a spawner. What the heck? There's so many of them. Jeez. What's my entity count at? Over 100? There's so many. Ow. Yeah, I was not expecting that. That really caught me off guard. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it is. It did drop. Spawn skeleton. Alright, for future reference, when I destroy those things, it gets kind of crazy, so I should probably be more careful about that. Wow, that was crazy. Did not expect that to happen. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Now that we have that, I can set up a really good killing system for skeletons. Well, an okay killing system for skeletons. A way to get experience, I guess. And it'll be okay. Being able to place it where I want to place it's gonna be nice. And that is it for me. Well, when I say that, I mean that's it for. Why are you not turning off? There it goes. I mean that's it for what I have here. So I've got all the bedrock I need. And now I can turn this into a sword, and we're running out of time in the episode, so this is probably the last thing I do before we before I sign off. So yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Lots of diamonds, so that's gonna be helpful. And then once we have the calcium from the bones, I'll be able to. Well, I'll also have a lot of arrows for bow, but the calcium for the bow from the bones is gonna be pretty nice too. See if I can get to bed before these zombies decide to wreck me. He's probably gonna come through the door. Or not. It's cool. What was I gonna do? Yes! Okay, so again, if you have the steel ingots and you put in the 4 bedrock dust, it turns it into the bedrock ingot. It actually takes a lot of power. So yeah, and it takes a lot of power and a long time to run. Ow. How are you not dead? Alright. And they are dead now. Yeah, but that is yeah, it's not even starting until it gets maxed out. Wow. That's pretty crazy. And there it goes. Yeah, it does take I'm assuming it takes the full amount of redstone flux in order to process this, so quite a bit of energy. Yeah, with the spawner in tow, we can create a skeleton system. Maybe not this episode, probably not this episode. Don't know exactly where I'll put it, but that's pretty nice actually. Being able to pick up spawners like that, that's really gonna come in handy. And then the other thing I wanted to do, I wanted to process my diamond ore, which can't really do right now because I don't have my stuff. My stuff's all down there. So I'll move that next episode. We'll make a sword, and then, yeah, lots of cool things coming up. Hopefully get the ender pearls we need so we can set up the lava system next episode. Hopefully. But we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and until next time then.